So, traders, hope you guys had a wonderful week. Hope you guys had a great one. Hope you guys had a profitable one, and hope you guys had a disciplined and consistent week. Whether you took L's or you made profits, I hope you kept that discipline. I hope you kept the patience and the optimism, and far most importantly, you kept the consistency and the discipline. This is boy Harlem, I repeat, and I'm back again with another video. So, on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing to you guys our possible weekly insight for the coming week. I think it's from the 5th up until the 9th, just not sure of the date, but I might be sharing to you guys possible insights and possible setups for the coming week and possible directions, I would say, on three trading pairs, which is Nasdaq, Gold, and USD CAD. So if you're new to my channel, this is your boy Harlem King COT, and I appreciate having you as one of our family members, not subscriber, but family member. Taking you guys into the journey, growing with you, evolving with you, and most of all, unleashing the potential that we carry and that we have, and the God-given talents that He has given us. But before we hit the charts, like the video, share the video, leave a comment on the video, click the link on my description to sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend. If you're looking for an in-person mentorship course, COT Academy has came up with an exclusive 2-day in-person mentorship course where I'm gonna be taking you guys into everything Forex and everything Forex, making sure that I break the cycle of you having to be a trader that's taking L's and a trader that's not having a skill to a trader that has a profitable skill and a trader that has discipline and consistency and sees more wins than L's. But if you're interested, I'm gonna leave my number, I'm gonna leave my Instagram link, and I'm gonna leave any communication source that you and I can use so we can get a hold of each other and so I can give you the gems and the knowledge that you need and so you can have a great trading journey. But without further ado, enough has been said. Let me just share to you guys possible directions for the coming week on this three pace, starting off with the nest. So on the nest, I did leave you guys with an indication from our weekly outlook from the previous week to our midweek update, which was during the week on Wednesday, right? So looking now at our current price, or looking now at the nest, we can now clearly see that our current price has been bullish, right? So from price having this push in this exhaustion phase and price having this continuation, which was a rising wedge, I did give you guys an indication that price is a possible rising wedge on this very same segment. This segment right there, the segment right here was our rising wedge. So with the rising wedge, I did leave you guys with an indication that if price violates our lows, we can look for those continuations to the downside. But when you look at this level of resistance, price at this level of resistance, right? So with this level of resistance, price did what then? Price had this push to the downside, but unfortunately, price couldn't violate our resistance. So what happened from there? Price had a continuation push to the upside. So with this continuation push to the upside, we then had this high being printed out and this higher low being printed out. And what happened from there? Price gave us this possible new high to end the week. So now that we're simply waiting for confirmation. This confirmation is based on us having to see that is price going to give us a pullback so we can continue moving to the upside, or is price going to simply continue moving to the upside until we get to our resistance. This resistance that price has once printed out, our previous resistance. If I have to zoom in, that's when you can clearly see it, right? This was resistance, and then price turned into support, and then came back again and became our resistance. So it was resistance, it became support, it became support, it became resistance. So in conclusion, it will be very simple for us to understand our approach on the nest, because there's only two takes that I can talk about. If price is going to give us a pullback on exhaustion phase so we can continue to the upside, that's what we're going to be doing. But if price just continues moving to the upside, then we're going to wait and see what is going to happen on our resistance. Are we going to get a breakout to continue bullish, or we're going to fail to break so we can look for that move to the downside? We just don't know. But our first take on the nest will be very simple. We're just waiting for confirmation. But our structure is bullish, our behavior is bullish. We're now waiting for continuations to the upside so we can continue bullish if possible. But without further ado, let's hit the second pair. Let's hit the second pair, which is gold. So gold, I did also, guys, give you an indication, an insight on gold, that gold had this possible head and shoulders pattern which failed right? So on the head and shoulders trades failed. Price now started printing outward. Price started printing out support. So with the support zone being printed out, you can clearly see that the support price has been holding for quite a good time, right? Until price gave us a violation, a breakout. So with this breakout, we now understand that from every break there has to be a retest in order for price to continue in that initial direction. But at the same time, you can have a break and a retest and price just continues to the upside because there's just markets, right? So now that we're waiting for confirmation on gold, we're now looking to wait and see what is going to happen, because this is our previous double bottom that led into price giving us this all-time high. So with this double bottom giving us an all-time high, this is a strong zone that we can look for those moves too from the upside. But at the same time, if our structure is bearish and we have some type of like zone, then the only thing that we can like focus on, like literally focus on, will be very simple. If price is going to give us a violation of our of our zone, of our double bottom, if our double bottom will be violated, and if price trades below our double bottom, then we might someone like get an indication that price might really like look to continue moving to the upside, because our structure is bearish. So with price having this push and this support zone being printed out and this breakout and this retest, right, we're now simply waiting for something simple, because now price had created those lows, and because now price has violated those lows and came back for a retest on our very same lows. We're now simply looking forward for that continuation to the downside, only price violating our lows. If now price violates our lows and closes below our lows, then we can get a clearer indication that price will continue moving to the downside. And when you look at this perfect example, price had a break, price is a retest. We're now simply waiting for breakout of our lows so we can continue bearish. You guys get it? But at the same time, we're simply waiting for confirmation. There might be two things that might happen. If price don't violate this very same zone, but if price trades above this very same zone, then we can still look for those moves to the upside, because price could have violated our word, price could have violated our resistance, our support after a break below, and obviously trading above our support, we can look for those moves to the upside. But if price violates our lows and trades below our lows, then we're gonna look for those moves to the downside. Do you guys get that? Without further ado, last but not least, we're having USD CAD. So USD CAD, I just don't say much on USD CAD, like just like the previous 2 weeks, right? Because USD CAD, we did say that we're simply waiting for a break of our support, or a fail to break off of our support. And with a break of our support or a fail to break of our support, that makes it simple for us to understand the true nature of trading a range, because price is holding a support on 138, like roughly 137 to 138, 1,38, I mean 1,38 to 1,37 roughly, right? So that support zone that price has printed out, and that support zone that price is holding, if we don't get a violation of that support, then I simply guess we're gonna be bullish above that support. But if we get a violation of that support, then I simply guess we're gonna continue to the downside on that violation of our support. But if we don't get that, then we simply don't put our money to work on USD CAD. Do you guys get that? So USD CAD is holding a range. We're simply waiting for two things: break below support, or fail to break off our support, and that will be what we'll be anticipating and what we'll be putting our money to work on. Do you guys get that? So hope you liked the video, hope you shared the video, and I hope you took knowledge, and I hope you took gems and took things into account into what we might be looking for the coming week. Without further ado, guys, thanks for the love, thanks for the support, and thanks for all that you guys are doing for me. I'm gonna keep on showing up for you guys regardless, and I'm gonna keep on making sure that I change our trading lives and I better your trading journeys lives. But without further ado, this is our boy Harlem, King COT, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video.